What up, you guys? It's your girl, Aarona Lopez, a.k.a. Aarona the Virgo, and this is my Virgo viewpoint for you stepping and fetching Negroes. Cut it out. Y'all are embarrassing. Y'all are embarrassing. I'm still sore over the Amber Geiger situation with her killing Batham John in his house while he's eating ice cream. The civil rights movement started over Emmett Till winking at a white woman. She wasn't even a bad bitch. She was like an ugly white woman. She wasn't like a Marilyn Monroe. She wasn't even a Becky. She was like methane Justine. Like, she was not anything special. And the civil rights movement started over that. They dismembered that boy to where he wasn't even recognizable at his own funeral over a wink. This man is in his house. She kills him over cold blood, thinks it's her apartment. That's her excuse. But it's like, okay, so when your key didn't work, what happened? Like, when we could just start, when your key didn't, it wasn't the right apartment. So when your key didn't work, what happened? Then there was this like murky part of the story where they had a history or a past or something. So it was like, okay, so did you have a key to the apartment? I didn't have the opportunity to really watch the court case to get all the details, but I do remember seeing footage where it was released that there were a gang of officers helping her out to his apartment, and they didn't have body cams on, and that was admissible in court, and we're still supposed to believe it's an accident. The footage was so important, the girl that was the whistleblower that showed it got fired from her job. Yet you stepping infected Negroes still want to sell out other black people and be ignorant. Let me tell you what happened to me today. Real story. Okay, so I'm on my Common thing right now. You know, as far as New York is concerned, I used to love her, but now I don't. That's a Lauryn Hill song too. Common song is I used to love her. Lauryn Hill song is I used to love him, now I don't. I feel that way too. I'm on that. Like, New York, I don't know where we went wrong, New York, but I don't love you like I used to. All right? I got like my bags and all my stuff, you know, like, okay. So there's just not enough elevators and like accommodations in y'all subway system. I get it, y'all old and all of that, but y'all need to step it up. Everybody else is a big city and they bringing in mad dollars like y'all. There's just no excuse. Okay, LA didn't figure it the hell out. Miami didn't figure it the hell out. You got Houston, Philly, all these other states and cities passing y'all the fuck up. New York, get it together. I'm like trying to take all this stuff and I'm trying to get upstairs and I'm trying to find a stairwell, an elevator, escalator, something because things is getting kind of heavy. Then I gotta go to the bathroom. It's a million people down there and I'm trying to weave and bob and weave and get up there. Dude, I'm pulling all the stuff, and before I know it, before I even get upstairs to the street, I have an accident, and I'm just like, I'm pissed, because I'm too old. That ain't the way I don't, and so when that happens, I'm not a happy person, because it's avoidable, and that's not how I get down. Because I'm somebody that likes to be prepared and have backup plans, I'm just one of those weird Virgo people. Yes, I keep detergent and all those little things on me and, you know, whatever. But I really wasn't for that today. I just wanted to get on with my day, have my breakfast, get to the gym and make my plans because I'm traveling. That happens, and now it's the journey of finding a public restroom to change pants, put the pants that I don't want to wear or whatever into a garbage bag, pre-treat it with detergent so it don't stay like whatever, and then when I get a chance, hand wash them out so that at least they're a fresh pair in my luggage, right? Okay. I'm getting to a public bathroom. Now, this one was the bathroom at like the bus station. It wasn't even nowhere like important because I didn't even want to deal with going into somewhere that was like an establishment, like a cafe. I didn't want to deal with that. I didn't want to deal with McDonald's. I didn't want to deal with that. I was so over it and so frustrated and already inconvenienced and already like that's not the way I want to start my morning, right? So I went to the bus station, like a general place where people just go use the bathroom. And when I tell you the most despicable things happen at bus stations, like crack usage, yeah. So I'm annoyed because I'm in the bathroom and the lady who sweeps, mops, and cleans the bathroom decides she wants to be the bathroom monitor today. And I'm like, hey, look, like, sis, we ain't got time for all of this. I mean, I get it. You trying to do a job, but nobody needs you to monitor the bathroom We got this. This is something we learned in kindergarten. You doing this because you trying to be extra and shit, but you gonna get cursed out with me today. Like, don't nobody need this. I came in here. I'm in the stall. I'm changing this. I had an accident. I don't need to explain that to you. Move. Well, you can't just take. Bitch, shut the hell up. We at the bus station. Like, if you hate your life, it's not my problem. I can't do nothing about you scrubbing tellers at the bus station, bitch. Like, I'm sorry. If you want a different job, get a different job. Like, there's a million things that you could do that you don't have to do that if that bothers you. But what you're not gonna do is take your frustrations of your occupation out on me, and I ain't did nothing to you. But furthermore, where am I supposed to do this at? There's nowhere else to do that. You handle bathroom functions in bathrooms. Go talk to that bitch in the third stall who's asleep. Do not talk to me. Go talk to the people that's hanging around doing things that have nothing to do with the restroom. What you not finna do is police my kidneys. No. Absolutely not. What you not finna do is, because you're not finna go around and do this to none of these white ladies. And I'm just being 1,000. Like, I get it. You know, you're on your Caribbean. Oh, I need this job. Not, bitch, we not doing this today. Because it's always y'all that are the embarrassment to the rest of us. The people that are so enslaved up here, so in fear up here, that you just don't think for yourselves, and you will go out your way to hurt one of us just so you can be considered. Get the heck out of here. I mean, historically, you know, there's so much context there of, I understand how certain people got self-hating, but it seriously wears me out sometimes. Like, it does. And I think the thing that irritates me the most is there's no solid solution for it, because you're talking about decades and, you know, centuries of brainwashing and self-hate. There's like the Willie Lynch letter, there's slavery, there's just other governmental practices that put that in action. I mean, and it not even just here in the United States, other countries. My ex-husband was from Dominican Republic. The leader, the dictator, the prime minister, whoever their lead is, the head of their government, he dyed his skin so that he could be lighter, and was punishing the darker skinned Dominicans over the light skinned Dominicans. So this is a worldwide practice that don't just happen in one place. And so it's a complex issue, and there's no simple solution. But that really angered me today, because I was just like, it was so unnecessary. It had nothing to do with nothing. And it was just like, how did we get this brainwashed and this hateful? How did we even get to the point where we so inconsiderate that being humane doesn't even pop into our minds? Like, forget all of this stuff, my special circumstance or whatever, for 5 seconds. It's like, yo, you in the bathroom. You really want somebody to ruin their kidneys? Like, what do you want? What do you want? Are you out to embarrass somebody? Like, what do you want? What will make you happy in this situation, since you're clearly unhappy and want to make someone else unhappy at, 9 in the morning? I'm annoyed. That annoyed me. Once again, it was already frustrating enough. It was already, like, horrible enough. It was already, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm in a bathroom stall. I can't even take care of the problem without somebody trying to make a non-issue an issue. Out of all the things that there are to be really concerned about in the course of a 24-hour period, did you make any extra money doing that? Did anybody come running behind you offering you a raise for that? Yeah, so that means you're unnecessary. Get your shit together. Anyway, Aarona fam, I'm putting